first person, first person, first person, first person shooter video game. It's a first person shooter video game developed, so both developed by Bungie and published by MGS, Microsoft Game Studios, for the Xbox console, the original Xbox. Halo 2 is the second installment. So Halo 2 is the second installment in the franchise, and the sequel to 2001's. So it's the second installment in the Halo franchise, and the sequel to 2001's critically acclaimed Halo Combat Evolved. The game features new weapons, so new weapons, enemies, and vehicles. So the game features new weapons, enemies, and vehicles. Another player character, and shipped with online multiplayer via Microsoft's Xbox Live service in Halo. So via Microsoft's Xbox Live. So via Microsoft's Xbox Live service. In Halo 2 story mode, the player assumes the role of the human Master Chief and Alien Arbiter. Arbiter in a 26th century conflict between the UNSC, which is the United Nations Space Command, the Genocidal Covenant, and later the Parasitic Flood. So, the developers, obviously, Bungie. Publishers, MGS, so Microsoft Game Studios. Director Jason Jones. Writer Joseph Staten. So yeah, developer Bungie. Publisher MGS, so Microsoft Game Studios. Director is Jason Jones. Writers are obviously Joseph Staten, and composers are both Michael O'Donnell and Michael Salvatori. So both Martin O'Donnell and Mike. So Martin O'Donnell and Martin O'Donnell and Michael Salvatori. So both are the composers. Series is obviously Halo. Platforms are both Windows, both Xbox and Microsoft Windows. Release was on November 9th, 2004. For the Xbox, the original one, it was released in Australia and North America and in Europe on November 2004. For Australia and North America on the 9th, Europe the 11th, so 2 days before. So it was released 2 days before Europe, 2 days after Australia and North America. And for Windows, it was released in 2007 for Australia, North America, and Europe. For Australia, May 17th. So for Australia, May 17th. North America, May 31st, and Europe, June 8th. Genre is first-person shooter, and modes is both obviously single and multiplayer. So, Zeus in 2004. First-person shooter video game developed by Bungie and both developed by Bungie and published by Microsoft Studios. Oh, Microsoft Game Studios, sorry. For the original Xbox console, Halo 2 is the second installment in the Halo 2 is the second installment in the Halo franchise, and the sequel to 2001's critically acclaimed Halo Combat Evolved. The game features new weapons, enemies, and vehicles. Another player character and shipped with online multiplayer. Via Microsoft's Xbox Live service. In Halo 2 story mode, the player assumes the roles of both in Halo 2 story mode, the player assumes both the roles of the human Master Chief and alien arbiter in the 26th century conflict between the UNSC, United Nations Space Command, the Genocidal Covenant, and later the Parasitic Flood. After the success of Combat Evolved, a sequel was both expected and highly anticipated. Bungie found inspiration in both plot points and gameplay elements that had been left out of their first game, including online multiplayer. Both a troubled development and time constraints, forced cuts to the scope of the forced cuts, like cuts to the forced cuts to the scope of the game, including the wholesale removal of a more ambitious multiplayer mode, and necessitated a cliffhanger ending to the game's campaign mode. It necessitated a cliffhanger ending to the game's campaign mode. Among Halo 2's marketing was an early alternate reality game called I Love Bees. Kind of weird. That involved players solving real-world puzzles. Bungie supported the game after release with both new multiplayer maps and updates to address both cheating and glitches. The game was followed by a sequel. So, the game was followed by a sequel. 2007's Halo 3 in September 2007. So, the game was followed by a sequel, Halo 3, in September 2007. and 26th in Europe. So it was after uh, Paul Walker's 34th birthday when he was still alive. So I think 34th. Yeah, 34th. The game was followed by a sequel, Halo 3 in September 2007. Halo 2 was both a commercial and critical success, and is often listed as one of the greatest video games of all time. The game became the most popular. The game became the most popular title on Xbox Live, holding that rank until the release of Gears. Holding that rank until the release of 2006's Gears of War for the Xbox 360, like the original one from 2005. Then came the redesigned Slim model, which is a 360S for 2010, and the last one, the final model, which was the E version, which was the Xbox 360E from 2013. That was the last one. Out of those three, I would pick the original one from 2005, or the Slim model from 2010, or the 360E from 360E from 2013. All three are brilliant, fantastic. I would personally go with the last one, because it's a bit more smaller, and I think it's a bit lighter as well. I mean, again, love all three, but the 360E from 2013 is just by far the best. It's super dang cool. I mostly play the original one, but sometimes the redesigned Slim model I want to play. Sometimes. And the one from 2010 and 2013, they're just like a bit more slimmer, much better. Mainly because it doesn't have the freaking hard drive on the side, like the original one from 2005, which I used to play long ago. My first one was a black one, but it had a red ring of death, and it had a white one as a replacement upgrade, and that worked real well. So well, I played a bunch of games on that. I played Forza Motorsport 2. What else? Need for Speed Rivals, Far Cry 3, Dishonored, Grand Theft Auto 4. What else? Street Fighters, Cross Tekken, Halo Reach. What else? Borderlands 2 I played before. Man, like, the old days were just fun. God, memories. It brings me back to those days when I played the original games on there. Just a lot of fun. Super cool. Anyways. Anyways, back to the Halo. So Halo 2 was both a commercial and critical success. So Halo 2 was both a commercial and critical success, and is often listed as one of the greatest video games of all time. The game became the most popular title on Xbox Live, holding that rank until the release of 2006's Gears of War for the Xbox 360 nearly 2 years later. Halo 2 is the best-selling first-gen Xbox game with more than 8 million copies. So 8 million copies sold worldwide. The game received critical acclaim. With the multiplayer lauded in comparison. Both the campaign and its cliffhanger ending was both its campaign and its cliffhanger ending was divisive. The game's online component was both highly influential and cemented many features as standard in both future games and online services, including matchmaking, lobbies, and clans. Halo 2's marketing heralded the beginnings, or the intros of video games as blockbuster media. A port of the game for Windows Vista. So Vista was released in 2007, followed by a HD or high definition remake as part of Halo the Master Chief Collection in 2014. As part of Halo the Master Chief Collection. In 2014. Next up, we got is gameplay. So, Halo 2 is a shooter game. Obviously, first person. Halo 2 is a shooter game. Players primarily experience gameplay from a first-person perspective, with the viewpoints shifting to third person for vehicle segments. So it changes from when they drive vehicles. Players use a combo of both. So Halo 2 is a shooter game. Players primarily experience gameplay from a first-person perspective, with the viewpoint shifting to third person for vehicle segments. Players use a combo of both human and covenant both weaponry and vehicles to progress through the game's levels. Certain weapons can be dual wielded, allowing the player to trade accuracy. The use of grenades and melee attacks for raw firepower. The player can carry two weapons. So the player can carry two weapons at a time, or three if dual wielding, with one weapon remaining holstered. There we go. Sorry. With each weapon having strengths in different combat situations. Most covenant weapons, for example, SQ disposable ammo. So, for example, SQ disposable ammo. So disposable ammo magazines for a contained battery, which cannot be replaced once depleted. However, these assume control of them. It's like to drive them. The player is equipped with a damage absorbing damage absorbing shield that regenerates when not taking fire. The health bar is not visible. It's not like in Halo Reach, for example, when it would show the health bar on the game's campaign mode. Offers options for both single and cooperative multiplayer participation in campaign mode. So in campaign mode, the player must complete. So in campaign mode, the player must complete a series of levels that encompass Halo 2's storyline. These levels alternate between both the Master Chief and a Covenant elite called the Arbiter, who occupy diametrically opposed roles in the story's conflict. Aside from variations in storyline. Aside from variations in storyline, the Arbiter differs from Master Chief only in that his armor lacks a flashlight. Instead, is equipped with a short duration, rechargeable form of active camouflage that disappears when the player either attacks or takes damage. There are 4 difficulty levels in campaign mode. Easy, normal, heroic. So easy, normal, heroic, and legendary. Like I've always picked easy difficulty for every Halo game I've played. Well, not every, I played like 2 or 3. I played Halo Reach, Halo 5 Guardians, and Halo Wars 2. So Halo Reach 2010, Halo 5 Guardians 2015, presumably, and Halo Wars 2, I think, was either 2022 or 2023, I can't remember. Anyways, so aside from variations in storyline, the Arbiter differs from Master Chief only in that his armor lacks a flashlight. Instead is equipped with a short duration rechargeable form. So short duration rechargeable form of active camouflage that disappears when the player either attacks or takes damage. There are 4 difficulty levels in campaign mode: easy, normal, heroic, heroic, and legendary. An increase in difficulty will result in 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 an increase in the number an increase in difficulty reduction of inaccuracy of enemies, a reduction of both the reduction of it's like a decrease of duration and an increase in recharge time. So recharge time for the arbiters active camouflage, a decrease in both the players' health and shields, and occasional changes in dialogue, both enemy and friendly AI's dynamic, and replaying the same encounters repeatedly will demonstrate different behavior. Alright, next part is multiplayer, and I'll end it for tonight. So, like Combat Evolved, the Xbox version of Halo 2 features a multiplayer system that allows players to compete with each other in both split screen and system. It's both a split screen and system link modes. In addition, it added supports for online multiplayer via Xbox Live. The Xbox Live multiplayer, both the Xbox Live multiplayer and downloadable content, so DLC features, obviously. So both the Xbox Live multiplayer and DLC features of the Xbox version, the original one of Halo 2, were supported until the discontinuation of the service in April 2010, the year Halo Reach was released. With the final multiplayer season concluding on May 10th, so ended a month later. So a month later after it was discontinued, so almost a month after the service was officially terminated, multiplayer for the PC version of the game used Games for Windows, so Games for Windows Live. PC multiplayer servers were taken off in June 2013, a month after Fast and Furious 6 was released. And 5 months before Paul Walker passed away. May rest in peace. Same multiplayer for the PC version of the game used Games for Windows Live. PC multiplayer servers were taken off in June 2013, so like mid 2013 it was. So mid 2013. Instead of implementing multiplayer by having players manually joining lobbies. It's like to join the lobbies themselves, as was common in the games at the time. Halo 2 used matchmaking. Players choose the general type of match on top. Okay, so that'll be it for tonight. So for my next, so for my next Halo, so for my next 2004 Halo 2 video will be about the synopsis. Starting on with the first part of synopsis is the setting and then the plot. But I'll do that possibly tomorrow. I don't know when, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so that'll be it for tonight. So if you guys like this video, like and subscribe. So like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys think. Hit that notification bell. Say hit that notification bell. Say hit that notification bell and hit all. So you learn it of when I make brand new uploads. Alright, so that'll be it. I'll see you guys in the next video. But as always, stay safe, have a great evening. So stay safe, have a great evening. And have a great day tomorrow morning. And I'll see you guys soon. In the next video. So take care folks. Stay safe out there. And I'll see you guys soon.